Hi, I'm Alex, this is Chloe. We're an interabled couple from the UK and a microblog called Sticks and Copper. We are on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube, and we've got a lot of questions on our Instagram, haven't we, Chloe? And today we are going to attempt to answer them. Number one.
So I suppose we should get started then, shouldn't we?
Yes.
Okay, right. So the first question somebody asked is, how did you two meet?
She slid into the DM. Chloe found my personal trainer on Instagram.
It was a very long-winded thing. Like, it wasn't a straight. I followed Alex for ages.
She was following me down the street,
stalking him. He put a depressing quote about life. Yeah. I remember having a bad day myself and just thought, I'm just going to send a nice message saying, I hope you're okay, blah, blah, blah. And it literally just started from that conversation and we didn't stop, really. But
sort of grew as we...
Yeah, we just chatted and chatted and chatted and it didn't stop. So next question. What is Alex's disability?
Me mother's Welsh. No, I have cerebral palsy. What's the official?
Spastic diplegic cerebral palsy.
Data student nurse to know your own condition.
He forgets, apparently. Yes, that's Alex's disability.
Can't catch it. No, it's not contagious. You can't have an accident and suddenly have cerebral palsy.
Yeah, no, it's better. So yours was caused by being premature and lack of oxygen. Anyway, benefits of being interabled.
We never have to queue anywhere, and we get really, really dirty looks from the elderly when we park in disabled spaces.
Yeah.
And that's my lifeblood.
It's really frustrating because I think some people think that you can't be young and disabled, but we just don't care about that. I would say benefits of being interabled. If you're walking with high heels, you've always got support. If you want to then sit down because you can't walk too far, which I have, it's always...
Can I just clarify that only Chloe is allowed to sit on me? That's not like an open invitation. If you see me in the street, I don't consent for you to come and sit on me.
Things like, if we're talking about benefits of just us being interabled, I mean, there's a million of just you, but I don't know. Things like, another benefit what I would say was, I don't need to carry a bag all the time because Alex always has many places you can put things. That sounds really wrong.
I have many holes.
But in his chair, he has a bag on the back, a bag underneath, and he's got a little bit you can put stuff in, and he's always multi-useful.
Well, I'm multi-useful.
You are.
Well done.
Very, very useful.
Next question.
Who initiated the first kiss?
Me.
Yeah, Alex did. We won't go into too much detail about what happened. It was on our first date.
First date. Good old King Richard. Got to watch it.
Someone else asked, when was your first date? Where was your first date, sorry?
Wagamama in Leicester Town Centre.
Well, kind of, it was more Leicester, because I came up to Leicester. Which is where Alex lives, to see him, and that's where our first date was. But we did go to Wags in the evening, but we had basically all day together. So, who is the most patient?
Me.
Yeah, I'd probably say Alex is. That's probably quite a misconception that people think, oh, you must be patient. I am patient. It depends on what aspect. So, but then you are very impatient in other things. So, I wouldn't say I'm always impatient. Your favourite drink?
Tea.
My favourite drink would probably be something very boring. Lucasade.
Lucasade.
Only because I drink it so much for reasons, but yeah. Favourite holiday destination?
Edinburgh.
Yeah, Edinburgh was really special, wasn't it?
We went to Edinburgh in April and it was absolutely wonderful.
And it was really nice. And we loved it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Alex, what obstacles do you face that others don't consider?
Ableism.
Would you like to expand?
Yeah. You know when you go, oh, it must be really hard for you in that chair. Yeah, it's not. You know, I've had 22 years of this. I've got used to the chair. What I've not got used to is, you know, people still not looking at me directly in the eye when you talk to them. You know, I'm 22, I've got a first class degree, and I still get spoken to like a child. You know, just what I would say is, meet a disabled person. Don't assume we're all the same. Don't assume just because you've met one disabled person that you've met every single one of us. And until told otherwise, talk to them like you would talk to every other human being on this planet.
Yeah, people can be quite condescending, can't they? Which is really annoying. We often get asked if we're brother or sister.
Yes, because you can't date a disabled person.
Or then it's, are you his carer, or is this your carer? Or...
I mean, I am Chloe's carer, but that's beside the point.
But, yeah, just all weird questions people ask. Okay, someone asked, tips for talking honestly to somebody about my disability, somebody asked.
Be completely honest, because there's no point not being. If they don't like you for you, they're not worth it. I mean, I took this to an extreme. You know, talk about what makes you you, as well as the disability.
Yeah,
because you're not just a, you know, you're not just a wheelchair or a walking aid. You know, we are people at the end of the day. And I think a lot of disabled people almost forget that, because we are so conditioned to purely talking about our disability to every, you know, nosy Parker that asks.
I was going to say, because I think with people with disabilities, I've known it since being with Alex, people feel like they can ask questions. They're quite invasive. Yeah. And you wouldn't ask another able-bodied person some of the questions that, like, Alex gets asked.
No.
Or I get asked because I'm with Alex. It's like, you wouldn't ask somebody else that. So, yeah. Okay, next one. Do you go on holiday, just the two of you?
Yes.
I was going to say, we spoke a bit about, we went to Edinburgh. That was our first holiday on like a aeroplane. Like we could have drove there, or you know, got the train. Because it's not actually, because we're UK, it's far, but it's not that far. But we decided to fly, and that was a bit nerve-wracking, but we managed absolutely fine, didn't we?
Chloe drives, which we're very grateful for.
Yeah, so we go away in the UK. But yeah, we do just us.
Manage to do it. You know, people will manage to do it as long as they communicate.
This is another one about this, but how did you trust Chloe to do personal care?
I don't know. I can't answer that one.
How did we get around doing it? I remember the first time it wasn't anything drastic.
I don't remember the first. I don't even remember it. That's how
I don't remember the first time like that, but I remember the first time we had our first date. Because we'd been talking for ages online, and then we decided to meet up. Because we are long distance, if you didn't know that. So we live about 4 hours apart. It's like 200 miles. My parents brought me up to Leicester to meet. The first thing I ever did for Alex, in a way.
Took my shoes off.
Yeah, stupid
It's like
thing.
Cat was personal care.
Well, yeah, I'd say so. I took his shoes off and then put them back on. I wouldn't say, people always think because I'm a student nurse that I've got previous experience in care. And I have in a way, but it's completely different. I'm not your carer, and I don't care for you like that. So, what do you both do?
Well, I've just graduated. I want to be a radio engineer though, radio producer.
Well, you do bits, don't you?
Yeah.
For local radios. So, you do. It's charity based.
I got my degree in media production. So radio, sound engineering. What else did I do? Film, photography, TV.
Yeah, bit of everything really. Media, social media.
Yep, social media. Did a few social media campaigns.
Yeah. Website design.
Website design. I hate it.
Editing.
I've done it all.
Yeah.
Chloe's a student nurse.
Oh yeah. I forgot that one.
Yeah.
I am a student nurse. Still at uni. I'm doing a 4-year degree. I'm doing a master's. It's an integrated master's. Dual field registrant in adult and children's. What is the biggest misconception? I don't know if that means the biggest misconception of being an Interabled couple.
It is possible to date a ginger person successfully.
We do have souls. I do have a soul.
Is that not what they meant?
I don't know. What is the biggest misconception?
Don't know, because I never had. I think that's more from your side, because no one ever goes, oh, I wonder what it's like dating an able-bodied person.
To be honest, I just think people think it's different, and I think every relationship is different in a way because everyone's individuals, but we're not different because Alex is disabled.
I find it really difficult because no one really was talking about the mental side of it other than be proud, but I didn't really know what to be proud of.
Yeah, and I think social media is guilty of glamorising life, isn't it?
I want to be authentic in my relationship and in the portrayal I have within the media.
And representation, because I think you see some amazing influencers that have got disabilities, and we love that. And I think in a way, but there needs to be more. Like we don't want to be a massive influencer, but if it
there needs to be more people.
But it's just more people, because then people see this is a normal thing. It's not occasional 1 or 2 like influencers or people showing their disabilities or showing their relationship. It's more like, okay, there's about 50 or 100. We want to see more because there is, and I think that's what we wanted to add to it. We exist. Yeah, and it's not like, oh my god, we're Interabled, they're Interabled. We just are, and that's that. It's just our life, and that that's cool to some people, and people are very interested in it. But it's just our normal life, and it's not that
interesting. No, it's not. Oh, you're interested.
But okay, the final question.
Oh, final question.
So, what do you both do for fun? What are our hobbies?
Run over the ableist. That's a good one. With my wheelchair. We like food. We go out to eat quite a lot.
Yeah, we do.
Chloe really likes her fashion and her makeup.
Although I'm looking like this, so it doesn't look like I do. But
what do I do?
You do loads. Alex is very geeky about everything.
And we have amazing rumpy bumpy.
Yeah, that's us really. If anyone else has got any questions, feel free to ask. We have enjoyed asking. We have enjoyed answering them. We do talk at the same time. Alex tries to correct my dyslexia. My Chloe isn't. Well, he didn't try to correct it. He just.
I was going to say it make me look like ableist now.
But yeah, so if you liked it, like and subscribe.